Okay, so I'm at the doctor's office. Appointment's at 11:30. It's 11:40 right now. We're waiting for the doctor to come in. Erin's here with me. And I wrote down a ton of questions that I had. And I'm going to record today's visit just so that I don't forget anything, because I know it could be a little overwhelming with all the information. So I don't know if they're going to let me video or audio, but we'll see. And yeah, just all the questions that I have regarding the treatment, how long it's going to take, how it's going to affect my immune system, how it's going to affect my diabetes, sleep, weight gain, weight loss, can I work out, all that stuff. So we'll see. And I have no idea how long the treatment's going to be. Initially, they told me it was going to be 6 months worth. But that was before we found out how aggressive it was, and how bad it was. So I don't know if that'll change anything. We'll see. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And now we're just waiting for the doctor to come in. And I wore my Goggins t-shirt. What would Goggins do? Just need to be positive and think of other badasses. He hasn't had cancer, but at least I know his life story has helped motivate me to get through hard times, especially something like this. So yeah, that's why I decided to wear the shirt.
Any cancer that we treat, we always have two parts to it. One is we want to get rid of it, and then second thing is we don't want it to come back.
Right.
So you're cancer free at this point because he has taken it out. So anything that we do is to prevent it from coming back. Not that we feel something is remaining there, something got missed, nothing like that. If this had not gone into the lymph node, we probably would never have recommended chemotherapy because, then it doesn't really have a chance to come back. But because it is in the lymph node, we would recommend chemotherapy.
So does that suggest that cells migrated onto the tumor?
Correct.
And there could be some floating around in the
Microscopic seeds.
body that,
Correct.
even
Correct.
if it's one or two, if it
Correct.
lodges itself, it can
Yeah.
duplicate, I guess.
Yeah, because lymph nodes are the first stop shop. If your lymph nodes were clean, then we don't worry about it. But because the lymph node was positive, we worry if there is some little seeds hiding in that area, which could then later on come back. We should plan for 6 months
Okay.
because we just don't have anything that is. None of these patients, I can bet you, were as young as you were.
Interesting.
So first 4 months, I would stick with Folfox.
And that's the IV?
That's the idea.
Okay. So it will be through a port.
It'll be through a port.
So I don't have a choice of just doing an IV,
Not with this chemo.
not with this chemo, because of
And
the.
that's regardless again, even the oxali is a terrible irritant to the vein. So regardless, you're better off with the port.
With the port.
Yeah.
Okay. We talked for over 30 minutes with the doctor, and I did record the entire thing. And it's just a lot of details and things to go through, but the basics are this. I can start as soon as the first week of December. I do see my surgeon tomorrow to see how well I'm recovering from the surgery, and I seem to be recovering pretty well. So the sooner I recover, the sooner I can start treatment. The treatment is going to be, looks like for 6 months. It's going to be every 2 weeks. I'm going to go in and get an IV treatment, but the IV is going to be basically permanent for the most part. It's going to be through a port, which is they insert a tube through here. So it's kind of like a minor surgical procedure that I'm going to need. That's my dog, by the way, that you hear wandering back and forth in the bathroom. But anyways, they're going to need to put in a port. Because according to the doctor, the type of treatment I need, the chemo, it's just best to have a port rather than getting it done through an IV each and every time I go for treatment. So it'll be once every 2 weeks. I'm going to have to go to the hospital, sit there for about 4 hours, get the treatment done. Then they give me a bag, and that bag has more treatment in it. And I leave the hospital with that bag attached to the tubes. And that stays with me for 44 hours, and then I return back to the hospital, and then they release me from the bag, and then I'm able to live life normally for the remainder of that time until I have to go back again in another 2 weeks. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be 12 sessions worth of this. We'll see how well I take it, because obviously if I don't take it well, then we'll have to change treatment, but for the most part, she says it's a mild form of chemotherapy. I shouldn't have a lot of nausea, hair thinning, but not hair falling out, no weight gain or weight loss. I can work out, thank God, but I'm not going to be able to do anything like squat cleans or front squats or chest to bar pull-ups, anything that I'm going to be hitting like my clavicle area. Not a good idea since I'll have the port in that spot, but I'll definitely be able to do lots of cardio, and still I could do heavy lifting. I just got to be careful of, I got to be sensitive with this part of my body. But she says that, working out is key. Just staying physical active is a good thing. And they want their patients to be doing that because it helps with the neuropathy and other side effects that you get, fatigue from going through chemo. So I gotta admit, I don't know what I was expecting today. After going to the doctor's office, part of me was, I think it's just becoming real now. Knowing how soon I'm gonna start, how long it's gonna take, what it entails. So I think, it's just one of those things. It's a lot to process, but I did go for a walk after coming home from the doctor's visit, and I feel better now. And after editing the video and listening again to the whole appointment, I'm so happy that I put it on my phone and recorded it. So I have it with me now, and I have all the spellings of the drugs that they're gonna give me, and all those details I'm not gonna forget because I have it on my phone. So I'm glad I wrote down a list of questions. I'm glad I recorded it. I'm thankful that we caught it in time. I'm thankful, even though it's really rare that I'm so young to have this cancer, I'm thankful that I am young because I just have more of a fighting chance. It's curable. That's the biggest takeaway from today. It's curable. I can live a normal, healthy, long, awesome life after going through this treatment. The treatment's gonna suck. I know it will. So I'm gonna continue praying that I can take the treatment okay and that my body responds to it the way it should, that I'm not too miserable from it, and I'm able to at least live somewhat of a normal life these next 6 months. But you just got to these are the cards I've been given, and I'm gonna play my hand, and I'm hoping to win at the end of this. I'm not gonna fold, and just got to keep chugging away, take one day at a time. So that was today's appointment. Again, I'll probably have another update tomorrow if you're interested, on how I'm recovering from surgery. But I've been riding my bike, I've been walking, I've been doing laundry. My mother-in-law has been amazing. She's been here since the day I had surgery, helping out with the kiddo and stuff like that. So, having a toddler, a very active 3-year-old, while you're learning all of this is a little overwhelming, but I've been placed in good hands, and I have awesome people around me. So anyway, that's today's update. I hope you're doing well. I hope, you're healthy and, in a place of positivity and strength, so you can give me some of that. So anyways, I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.